We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
High in the air down the right field line, and foul. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This pitch is popped up. Adames is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Yoshi Tsutsugo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Brendan Lau.
Number 8.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Nate Lowe. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Lau gets his lead at first, nobody out. And now a A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Ready now, Willie Adames. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's really struggled 0 for 10. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. No balls and 1 strike. 1 strike now from Cole. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Rays 4 and the Yankees nothing. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Popped him up. Zunino has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Gio Urshela. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, to the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Clint Frazier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Rays 4 and the Yankees 1. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. First offering on its way. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Torres has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Next will be the designated hitter, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Tsutsugo, originally from Japan, of course. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is taken outside for ball one. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
On the ground to the left side. Adames brings it in. And that's the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. LeMahieu is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Curveball locks him up. Strike three, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Grounded to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Brandon Lau stands in as he looks at a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Nate Lowe, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Willie Adames comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Hit high and deep to right center. Heading after it is Judge. but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Arozarena rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they lead now by 4.
The batter, the third baseman.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Joey Wendell digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Nick Nelson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Manuel Margot will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. In there, strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hard hit at third, right to him. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 1. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Aaron Hicks is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Mike Zunino is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Striding forward now is the DH, Yoshi Tsutsugo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Luke Voit. He starts up. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolute.
Now back, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Smoke on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. High chopper to third. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
He throws him on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez becomes the second out here in inning number 5. DJ LeMahieu is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Randy Arozarena. In there at the letters 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Brandon Lau is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Frazier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, Nate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Lowe. He singled his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they open it up to 8-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
At the plate, Willie Adames. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So now to the plate, Joey Wendell, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down. So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Chopper to short. Torres picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 8-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And another foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
He's got it, throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now back.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rays 8 and the Yankees 4. Up next for the Rays, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, catcher.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 6-run ball game. Jonathan Loizaga gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Randy Arozarena, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Loizaga is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Lau. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Nate Lowe becomes out number 2 this inning. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And up next will be Willy Adames. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 12 and the Yankees 4. Digging in and looking for more, Clint Frazier. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joey Wendell. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Manuel Margot is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
0-1's the count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Mike Zunino is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Lofted in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the two-out double. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. John Curtis gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 84. John.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Aaron Hicks stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Skied into very shallow right. Margot in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit to third. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now to the plate, Randy Arozarena. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres brings it in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But they hold a 12-4 lead. Ready once again, Luke Voigt.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Ryan Thompson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 81, Ryan Thompson.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in, Gio Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a shot to third. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Clint Frazier. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Standing in now, Gleyber Torres.
Now batting.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Next for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arozarena is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
12-6, the final tally here. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Charlie Morton gets the W on the mound. Garrett Cole struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly.